Ooh. Hello, hello. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Yesterday we scryed the sacral chakra, and as promised, we're going to flip it for perspective possibilities to see what shapes and symbols stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, we'll add on some oracle cards, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our aura adventures. Overall, pleased to receive release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Let's go. On to the exploration. I'm going to take a moment to close my eyes. You're welcome to join me or start commenting below what you see, sense, or feel. Or drop in emojis. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of anyone here at any time. May you meet a message with meaning.
There's two.
We got two here. Sorry about my shadow. Just the lighting. Sorry, not sorry about my shadow. It's stuck with me. All right. I'm seeing an arrowhead. Hermes Trismegistus is coming through. I am seeing, I think it might be a dinosaur, or maybe it's not dinosaur, maybe it's a thing that exists here and now. It kind of looks like maybe it's like a cobra. It's whatever kind of snake can have like things come out on the side or something. Maybe it's a fish. I don't know. It's something gilly or scaly. It's very weird. It has something in its mouth. I think, is it a gift for me? You, if you're here. Yeah, and it's almost like nesting material as well. Oh, okay. Okay, so I appreciate that. It's as though like a nest material for the Kundalini energy of sorts to be in the sacral space to feel safer. There's also a serious amount of protection. I feel like maybe I'm protecting some form of knowledge. Hold on.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know if it's knowledge or being in the unknown. In my own unknown. I might be in, yeah, I'm in my own unknown. Maybe this is about direction. And anything else you personally might place in the sacral chakra area. And I'm like I'm bringing nest material in. So it's like things that I learn, maybe choose to do out of interest, any investigation, realizations, reflections, call them what we will. And I'm bringing them closer and in towards this, my sacral space, creating like this nesting material that is helping me feel more safe and secure while accumulating. It's like seeing a
why is he here?
Bird nest, and it looks floppy or not, but really over time as you see it being built, it becomes very sturdy, and it can withhold for the most part winds and all this kind of stuff. Thank you. So this is what I'm doing. I'm placing something now on top. The particular shape of this spade, I don't know if that's a sacral spade. Yeah. Spade.
Where?
Oh, I'm also seeing this like is it a hot air balloon, or is it a helium kind of balloon, or something like in a parade where there would be other people that need to like pull their part of the ropes so that the structure can like slowly rise up. Do you know what am I explaining that correctly? Because there's two sets of other people, energies, elements, call them what you may, whatever you're working with. Maybe it's parts of your knowledge that you've been acquiring over days, weeks, months, years. And as they, imagine if like I had a string and it's like, okay, heave. And as I would pull, and then maybe something would start to rise up. And then there's this other kind of energy that is closer to the structure that braces while I get more. It's like, heave, ho. That's what that feels like. Probably did no justice
Quickly.
there, but there it is. So anyway, the point is that something rises, almost like a Christmas tree now. And there are beings. They have very, very, very long legs. Very, very, very long legs. They are placing like the star on top of the Christmas tree. In the Cave of Ice is the me talks, preparing the body, mind, spirit. Sorry, we are doing a shaman's palm. You know me, I love me a shaman's palm. The shaman sacral.
Need.
And I feel like this is what I've been doing. Or you need to take time to repair. Oh. Okay, I'll feel that, yeah. There's an ET. Actually, I'll bring up my pirate. Right there. ET. He's very heavy. Am I in like New Orleans or some sort of parade? Something's being presented. I also feel as though I'm seeing alligators here, chomp, 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 and they are very, very protective over
Fight.
this. They will fight to protect this star on top of this sacral Christmas tree of sorts, which is a spade, which is a big flame of a candle. And I have been raising my flame. You know how sometimes also, like, if you're creative or maybe you're working on a case, you're a lawyer or in investigative stuff or doing internal investigations within introspectively. And you know, sometimes, at least in that example, or like you're building a project or getting frustrated and you just go for a walk or you go do something else, and then that's when clarity strikes, is in the shower or you go for a walk. That's what this feels like. Because now it's like lightning strikes, and it will strike down also in a protective way. Something about Africa specifically is coming through. Especially with the ET phone home thing. Something about Africa. I don't know what it is about it. Some of you might know a spirit that has passed on, is in the afterlife. That perhaps that they were...
Grave.
Yeah. They have passed on. So this is, sorry, just a quick sidebar scry here. If this isn't for you, thank you for holding space for others. I believe that they, like... were murdered, possibly drowned, or inevitably that's where they were found. And the case might be ongoing. And it's like, I don't know if it goes cold or felt like it went cold, but then like the flame starts again. Something comes up. Someone or something comes up.
I said no.
That's how that makes me feel. Okay. Skybridge, possibility for union. This feels like, when I see this as the candle flame and the space in between to the candle flame. Like I want to insert that in there to that star on top of the Christmas tree. There's something about extraterrestrials landing somewhere, and they're being prepared. It's being prepared for. I don't know if this is on purpose, like a play to say, oh my goodness, look, ETs are here, and it's a play put on by people to imply, but really it's us. It's just humans that have access to different technologies. I feel like, I don't know why this is coming up in the sacral, but that's okay. Cave of Hearth Fire, please.
How?
See, it's like looking at something a little closer within my heart to be like, do I trust this? Do I trust this? And whatever the story is, because there feels like a story or stories. I'm back to this being a spade, but like a shovel. And I kind of got a shovel like in, if the top of the earth was what the story's being told or narration, whatever the case may be, is I do my own digging. As somebody, a journalist, I don't know what this is about, again, or maybe it's just really introspective. And I'm doing like investigative work to get deeper, to find more clues, not to favor one story or another, because there's more than two, but for simplicity's sake, there's usually, a focus of two. And the spade digs, which brings me more information to bring this bridge up. And this starts with my heart. It's like I got to trust my gut, but my sacral gut. And it builds, oh my goodness, the flame of knowledge. So I can trust what I'm seeing for myself. And as this investigation is done, there's a rising above the fray. Like these steps go up, the steps, this candle, the star is placed on top. I don't know. This is all very interesting.
Dance.
In the cave of, rivers. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. I'm back in Africa or something again. Or red rock, is that a thing? Is red rock a thing? Cave of Earth. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm just going to keep gazing to gain here. Covenant and sacred contracts. So, okay. I think somewhere in the sacral energy, on the bottom is many mass, the authentic self, is something about your DNA that you sense in your sacral chakra. I kind of feel like you're washing yourself of certain cycles and contracts from other lines.
Mother.
It's not like they're your mother's line or in relation to your mother. It's like the best way I can say it is by the investigative work that you've done, the introspective work, and the applied actions. This isn't just, it's in my head and it's all academia. This isn't, it's all in my heart and it's all intuitive and I'm not saying anything. Something has actually been integrated in the trifecta of mind, body, soul, or, apply anything that feels good. Actions have been taken and now they're part of my habit. And this illuminates a cleansing from a certain cycle or lineage or line of something. This also looked like an old school pen, ink pen type thing. And then with sacred, like a feather pen in there. Like one of those guys. I think some of you know that you have DNA from different ETs or star seeds, whatever planetary alignments. I'm going to call them planetary alignments. And if that doesn't align with you, I also feel like you're working with different parts of the constellation. So not favoring your sun, moon, Venus signs, etc. You're looking at the whole map. The whole map. Yeah. It's like a new beginning. When you say fool, I get that like fool card. Not like a fool, but you can't be fooled now. Because you might even give the impression that
Back off.
if somebody says or tells you something, you might give them no indication necessarily up front that you're not questioning it, but you just listen, but you do your own work. You come out on top. Somebody also might be getting a new job. Whether you're going to sign a new contract, consider a new contract, but it's because of the work that you've done. There's an elevation. You're also being reunited, if you haven't been already, if there's some state of confusion about something. If you do buy me a coffee, thank you. Links below to help it grow. They are your ancestors. They want to see you shine. They've been helping you as well. And maybe this is why it feels a little alien-y as well, because it's all sky people. But you're very much so on the earth. Like with the blood running through you. Though they may be connected to you, you're the one that is kind of like the chosen one that has the blood running through you to apply very specifically earthly actions. It's like that spirit can't do it for us, but they can only reaffirm our actions. Does that make sense? Great mystery coming out to close. Did this come out in the other side, the OG side of this? I'll put the link below if I didn't say so already. I think there was a mystery, because it feels like maybe somebody's even writing a mystery book. It feels like a whole lot of mystery. White Buffalo, because there's all these characters. But I gotta admit, I feel really safe. Like maybe at first, like building that nest, maybe I really wasn't sure. And the nest felt a little awkward. And in early stages, it was just blew away in a season of a winter. But now it's not. Now it's sturdy. It can withstand. Your sacral can withstand. With Dream Traveler coming up, it's going back to the OG, which is really interesting, because if I recall, the first shaman in the Cave of Ice was the Hunter of Dreams. Okay, now I'm just like hogging. That's rude. And then we have here Medicine Bag and the Spirit Keeper of the East. Oh, okay. Spirit Keeper of the Earth. On the bottom is Wounded Healer. It's done. Something's done. Many masks as well. I think you have a lot more DNA. I don't know. Maybe it's like digital DNA. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's different. It feels different. It's not to say it's good, bad, or ugly. It just feels different. But it's like it gets activated in you when they're around. And so I feel like sometimes it causes confusion. You know, like if somebody's aura is off, I'm not saying that they're off in a bad way, but you're just like, oh, you're in a great mood, and then you run into somebody, and you're like, oh, now I feel like poo. And it's like, well, maybe it's not yours, but in this case, it's like it's of yours because the DNA is shared from wherever. But the way it's transmuted or translated in the earthly expression could be a little anxiety-ish. It's all very mysterious. But nonetheless, I feel like the sun is rising. The medicine has been made and cultivated. And you are part of it being here on Earth. And you will probably, if not already, are sensing another, I'm going to say download for simplicity's sake, or ceiling. And you might even see things in the ceiling. Again, it's very that kind of feel. And you are the embodiment of it here. You might even be writing a book or journaling about something, and clues might help you put it together. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'm so grateful for you for being here with me for Scrying. I hope this did inspire, serve, educate, or entertain. And until next time, so much love. Bye. Put the dick, not the cheese. Listen to your heart, number 44. Body talk. Body talking. Body talking. Seek solitude too. Balance, baby, balance.